Start with my dog.
This is a red, pink, nude, and this is kind of a maroon color. This is a Revlon one. These are all $1. This is about $9. It has twice as much product in there, which if that's worth anything to you, it also has a balm on it. I've had this for like 2 years and it still hasn't run out. Lip tints are awesome. I'll do a separate video on these because, again, I could talk about these for days.
You can talk about any makeup for days.
I really could. But yeah, lip tints are awesome. I always, in fact, other than the eyeshadow, this is what I have the most of in my palette. I always keep these on me. In fact, I have 2 of this red one and I keep one in my purse all the time. Because you can work with the intensity of the lip tint. So you can have like a bright lip or you can have a mellow lip. I use it to contour my upper lip. This guy right here. I actually filmed a tutorial on that this morning, so watch that if you're curious. I showed you how to fill your lips in if they're thin, but that's what I use these for. Okay, this is actually my mother's, and this was also in the tutorial this morning, but this is just a lipstick. I'm actually not a fan of lipsticks. I like them on other people. I don't like them on myself.
That color does look really good on you, though. Like, it works with your hair and stuff. It looked really good.
In fact, let me apply some more because it faded just a teeny bit. That was so attractive.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I don't usually carry lipsticks in my palette or my makeup bags just because they're also kind of clunky and they tend to take up room. That's why I like lip tints because it's the same thing. It just doesn't take up the space. Okay, lip butter. I get chapped lips really easy, and ever since I was a kid, I've been like, every time I see a chapstick, I will like immediately obsessively put it on. So this is a must in my makeup bag. This is a Nivea lip butter. These are really good on your skin. Pretty much just always have a chapstick with you. Any kind of balm would be good. Because if you're going to put any kind of product on your lips, you have to have a base for it. Just like you have to have a base for your face, you have to have a base for your lips. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this eyeshadow too. Okay, so this is a...
Yeah, that's not lipstick.
I thought it was nail polish, really.
It does look kind of like nail polish, especially because MAC's nail polishes look like this. This is a MAC eyeshadow in the color Naked. I'm not going to open it because it's a loose powder.
The light's just like, you don't get to see the color of this.
There we go. Looks like that. I love this shadow because it's a nude, but it has a really nice warm gold reflex. Sometimes I will just put this all over the lid and blend it up to my brows and not do any other makeup besides mascara. And it looks really nice. So, like, if I had to only have one eyeshadow, not including a palette, this would be my choice. This stuff is awesome. If you're not used to doing makeup, don't use a loose eyeshadow. It's just not a good idea. What should I pick next? Mascara. I'm not going to talk about this because
Pretty
standard
self-explanatory.
stuff.
yeah. This is just CoverGirl. Yeah, CoverGirl Lash Blast. Fuck my life. CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion.
You have a lot of problems.
I
that
know
all the time, yeah.
words, man.
It's better than me.
This is my e.l.f. cream eyeliner or gel eyeliner. It's really either one. You could talk either way. Again, no surprise, it's e.l.f. This is just in black. Looks like this. I use this every single day, and I've barely dented it. So it's
She's
worth.
had that for a few years. I remember when she got it.
Yep, it's worth the $2 that you spend on it, and I use it with this brush, which I already talked about. I prefer gel eyeliner because with my eye shape, I like to do winged cat eyes, wingeting, and you could go with liquid, you could go with pencil, really anything that you are comfortable with, you should go with.
What was that?
I don't know if that got on camera, but that was crazy. That was my stomach.
Yeah. I like the bottle.
It sounds like a storm
This
rolling
is,
It's like magic genie bottle.
yeah, this is my genie. This is
Vibrant.
in. It's in a bottle, baby.
This is my primer. This is Urban Decay Primer Potion. This stuff is seriously fucking awesome. I've had this for years.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember when you got that. That was forever and a half ago.
I think it might have even been like freshman year of high school, and I am a sophomore
I'm
in college.
pretty sure
Yeah, it's old as fuck. This stuff is awesome. If you don't have a primer, I have like 4 or 5 different kinds of primer, and I can talk about the differences between those. Oh my god, primer is so important. If you don't use primer,
You crazy.
again,
Where does
hello
that
stomach.
The
My
storm
stomach is
coming
very.
in.
My
It sounds
stomach.
like the storm off in the distance.
My stomach is very passionate about primer, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, always have this with you. In fact, I forgot a primer once when I came home for a break, and I went to the store and bought it because you can't do your makeup without it. Sometimes you can get away with using a concealer, but that can
Negative consequences.
you
You could regret your decision.
careful, bro. Okay, I'm gonna do these in a pair because they kind of go hand in hand. This is an e.l.f. pencil sharpener. If you have a pencil anything, make sure you keep one of these with you. In fact, I have one in my makeup drawer, and I have one that I keep it in this bag all the time because I cannot tell you how many times. In fact, I'll talk about it with this. This is a Jordana. Damn, look how dirty as fuck this thing is. That's the bottom of my makeup bag, people. This is a Jordana eyeliner. When I first got it, it was literally like this long. I don't know if you've ever seen those at like the Walgreens or CVS, but they're like
Oh yeah.
they're like as long.
Never ending.
They're like as long as a toddler. Seriously, they're huge. I've had this for like I've had this as long as I've had that 24/7 primer, so it's old. But as you can see, I use this for multiple reasons every single day. And if you can see, it's starting to need to be sharpened to where the wood, there it goes, to where the wood is going up. I have almost gotten a splinter in my eye.
Oh!
So many times. In
Don't
fact, one
say
time.
that. I'm gonna have nightmares.
In fact, one time I was highlighting my Cupid's bow and I scratched my lip so hard it started to bleed. So if you don't have a sharpener in your makeup bag, make sure you have one if you use anything with a pencil
Can
because
it be any kind of sharpener, or does it have to be?
Yeah.
makeup?
Can you?
these sharpeners are made if you can see, okay, I'm gonna teach you a thing.
Knowledge.
Your knowledge! That little triangle shape is designed to sharpen the pencil not at a point like regular pencil sharpeners do. It shapes it so it's like a cone, and it also generally doesn't shave the eyeliner off. You know how like, you know, you go to sharpen it and sometimes like coils of the eyeliner will come off and you're like, fuck you, man, that's like
Yeah.
what
My
I
money.
wanted. Like, hello. This stuff won't do that. This is also $1, so if you need one,
Good to
it's
know.
cheap. And you can kind of see a little bit of residue in there. That's just from me like being aggressive with it and like being impatient, just being like, but that'll make it the shape. You can also get the nicer ones. Also have the jumbo eyeliner stick sharpeners, like NYX jumbo eye pencils. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. You can melt those down into like a little pot if you don't like to sharpen them, but for a while everyone was like, what the fuck, I used it up and now I can't sharpen it. That's what those are for. Like those, you know, when
Yeah.
you see those big honking holes in the pencil sharpeners and you're like, what the fuck is that for? That's what that's for. This is the next thing, which I recently sharpened. Actually, I can show you. I just recently sharpened this, and you can see it's the same shape. See that? So it's sharp, but it's more of the product than the wood, which is what you're going for. And then when you need to sharpen it again, instead of it being totally blunt, it's just going to be bare, if that makes sense. This is just a MAC eyeliner in black. The reason why I have a MAC eyeliner as opposed to just any eyeliner is because I like to wear this in my waterline and my tight line, which, okay, if this bothers you, don't look for a second. I'm gonna poke my eye. Your waterline is this nude strip of flesh right there. Flesh. And your tight line is the same strip under your lash line. If you have sparse eyelashes, filling in your tight line, it takes practice, okay? You're gonna fuck up a lot of times. You're gonna literally be there like, Seriously, like you're gonna have issues. But if you get used to it, you can fill in your tight line and not wear any mascara and it looks the same. Okay? I know it sounds crazy.
Magic.
It's magic. It really is. It fills them in. It defines your eye shape. It seriously does wonders. Wearing eyeliner in your waterline doesn't flatter all eye shapes. And I can talk about that. But if you're gonna wear your eyeshadow in your waterline, make sure it's a nice eyeliner like MAC or Urban Decay has. They're expensive, but they have like a whole range of colors designed. I'm getting emotional. Designed specifically for my waterline eyeliner. Because they're like a waxy, which is what these are. These are really waxy, and that's gonna keep it on your waterline. The thing that happens with your waterline after like a couple hours or even minutes, if they're really crappy, is they shift and they poop out like that, or they poop out like this, or they fall down into your lower lashes. But because they've kind of gotten all weird from your waterline, they're just gonna go like this. And sometimes they even come down like down here, which is just not what you want.
Also, don't be like me as a freshman in high school and don't just put eyeliner in your waterline. But for some reason I did that. I didn't put it on the top. I didn't even figure out that you should probably do this instead of I was a mess with makeup when I first started doing makeup. I was a hot mess.
I also know like the amount of like how much you fill in is a difference too.
Mm-hmm. You can, I know I just mentioned this with the contouring, but just like you can use makeup to change the shape of your face, you can use eyeliner and eyeshadow to change the shape of your eyes. So, for example, my eyes are close set, which means that they're closer this way than they are this way, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not necessarily, like Emily's eyes are separate pretty well. They are far enough apart. Like, I don't know if you've ever taken a drawing class or whatever, but they generally tell you, as far as eyes go, that there should be the size of your eye in between your eyes. If you really look at my face, the space between my eyes is not the size of my eye. I don't like that, okay? So when I do my makeup, I keep all the color and all of the shape on the outside, which makes my eyes go whoop. For Emily's eyes, because her eyes are, you know, the correct quote-unquote distance apart, she's going to be able to apply eyeliner over her whole eyelid. It's, for her, it's what does she want to define. If she wants to define her inner corner, she would apply eyeliner in her tight line. If she wants to accentuate her outer corner, she would apply a winged eyeliner on only the edges of her eye. She's got, like, the versatile, any shape can work for her eyeliner.
What about, like, for really, like, thin eyes? Like, what would you...
Well, with thin eyes...
I mean, would you just do, like, eyeliner, just make them bigger? Because that usually that's what I do.
The thicker your eyeliner... Okay. This is the concept that people don't seem to understand, and it really bothers me. When you... If you go into a shape, okay? And what I mean by that is if you're going to deepen a shape, you have to, okay, this is not something you can budge on. You have to go back and either regress another space or bring it forward by highlighting something. So like if you contour your face, you best be highlighting some features too, okay? If you're gonna contour your eyes, you gotta highlight your inner corner. If you're gonna apply eyeliner, you need to contour your eyes. Same thing goes with the shape of your eyeliner. If you thicken your eyeliner, it's gonna bring your eyes up this direction, which might work, but if it brings your eye, the attention up like this to your eyes, that can make or break the shape of your face. For example, my face, I have a long face. Let me see if I can get in here with Emily. Emily's chin is round. I should be doing this to your chin, not my chin. Emily's chin. Emily's chin is round. She has defined contour in her cheeks here, and her face is in the middle. My face is long. You can see the difference. I have my cheeks here, my chin here, and then it just keeps going for another mile, all the way down.